Every Sunday, I do the laundry, no exception. There's a laundromat round the corner down my street. Actually, it would be unfair to call this shop a laundromat. It's more than that. It's a meeting place for many, even maybe a psychotherapy session for some. I can say I'm familiar with many people there. I don't even know the names of some in there, though. My neighborhood is cosmopolitan like any other New York neighborhood. I'm a good observer, and I say that most of the community is made up of Spanish-speaking people. The Irish and Koreans follow them. The others are Armenians, Turks, Greeks, and Serbians, etc. If you speak to them one-on-one, they would say they are different. Maybe they are. However, I believe that they are all the same in many ways. No need to say, I'm happy with these all people in my neighborhood. I learned a lot, and I'm still learning from these people. Maybe it's the luck for the U.S. to have such a variety of people and contribute to the common fortune with our culture and intelligence. Anyway, this article does not aim at detailing the community. I just want to give you an idea of the setting where I live. I greeted Maria, the landlady, when I entered the laundromat. There are 4 aisles in the large open space in the laundromat. I also threw greetings to some I know asked how they felt tonight. It was too crowded as usual. I had to push people aside to go ahead to the empty machines. Sometimes others do the same to me while I fill up the machines. Yelling about and curses are also common stuff you can observe in the laundromat, and even fights. After a long struggle, I could reach 2 empty $2.50 machines. Those machines are my faves, because they are far from the crowd and it's possible to look and observe other people from there. I started sorting out color and white clothes. Just then, I saw Hector showed up next to me. He turned to be kind of mad once he saw me in front of the machines. I forgot to tell that those 2 machines are also Hector's faves. So you can imagine we always compete with each other to grab those machines first. And tonight was my day. I should confess, I like seeing his face mad at me. And I'm sure he feels the same when he comes earlier than me. Let me leave Hector alone with his agony and continue telling a typical laundromat night I usually spend. I remember I hear a shrill yell from a woman across the aisle I've been. I thought it was kind of a nuke assault. The woman's following words gave me the idea what was going on. This is the 3rd time you're doing it. Stop rubbing against me, you pervert. The rubbing guy. I didn't do it, you bitch. The woman. Stop saying lies. I know you. Last week you did it again, but I stayed calm. I will not keep silent anymore. The rubbing guy. What are you talking about? Go in yourself. The woman. Okay, stay here now. I'll call the police. You tell the story to them. The man replied he was not scared of then advised the lady to go and do F-word again. After the woman went out, my eyes were on the man as I was curious as if he would wait for the police to arrive. My curiosity did not last long since the guy disappeared in no time. There was another guy to my right. He was tall and in his workout clothes. He was dialing his cell phone. He started speaking in a coarse voice. Sweetheart, you should have sent it here. There was a woman shouting and cursing to a man. He was telling the incident to his lover. I took out my clothes and piled in the cart and carried it to the other aisle to find a vacant dryer. On the large screen TV hung over the machines. Nuestra Belleza Latina show started. Many women in the laundromat seemed to like watching the show. It was a beauty contest, and the channel was a Spanish-speaking one, as you can guess the name of the show. I must admit, I never saw so many beautiful girls under the same roof before. That made me like the show, of course. Finally, I found an empty dryer and started it after loading with wet clothes. Just then a guy was speaking to his friend and telling marriage killed love. He continued and began telling his friend a joke aloud regarding bad impacts of the marriage. It was really good, though. Here it is. A lion was getting married. At his wedding was a mouse shouting away and congratulating the lion. All the best, my brother. Good luck. Seeing the mouse shouting away, claiming that the lion getting married is his brother, another lion grabs the mouse in anger and asks, "Who the hell do you think you are? How can a lion be your brother? You're only a mouse." The mouse replies, "I too was a lion before I got married." Having dried the laundry, I was folding clothes and putting them into the bag. A guy at the entrance was in a quarrel with Maria. Maria said he came after the last admission hour. The guy looked drunk and he was trying to convince Maria that her clock was showing wrong. He even proceeded saying his watch was the most accurate one in all the neighborhood. Everybody started laughing at the drunk guy and his futile show. Maria let him in, though. I finished my laundry and put my bags into the cart to take them home. I saw the guy speaking to his darling on the phone regarding the rubbing incidents. He was speaking to the phone and looked kind of in a rush. He shouted to the phone, "Yeah, I'm right on 43rd. Come here quick, please." Obviously, he was expecting to meet his lover. I looked at the door, and an old woman entered the laundromat. No, that cannot be his lover, I said to myself. Then another person went in. But it was a guy, not a woman. The cell phone guy shouted, "Yeah, I'm here, honey." The guy entered the laundromat, ran to the cell phone guy, and they started kissing each other to everyone's surprise in the room. When I left the laundromat and said bye to Maria, I was thinking it was impossible for one to dismiss all stereotypes, and it was just another interesting and fun laundry night to me.